Well, it's back to the old grind.
Well, back to the old grind.
To the old grind.
Dusty. Oh, look, I dropped something. Oh, hang on. Oh, is that you? Is that you?
Our next foe is
Oh,
giant lurks underneath the temple.
Yes, Dorman.
Hi, Super Kami Guru.
I know. It lusts for destruction, but a fool it is not.
Well, like, and his voice will change as, like, its emotions or as intentions become clear.
I don't care. I'm still making him Super Kamiguru.
Fine.
Oh
So
my
welcome
god.
back to
Wait, oh my god. Global warming? No!
Moving on.
Hey
Also,
there, Wander.
Did anyone notice that that aggro just sort of teleported?
Yeah,
into
he kind of
existence
just
there?
appeared.
Well, okay,
He didn't-
because I crossfade between two different clips. That was like session 1 of me playing this game and session 2. He didn't just. He's not that epic yet.
He came from he came from the light.
Wait, he's not that epic yet.
Yeah, he has not yet attained that. He's not yet attained sainthood. So, welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. We are now up to Colossi 6. They're up to now. We're about to fight. I forgot the frickin' his name is, but see the thing. I don't really know these things by their names. They have names. You can learn them when you like go back to fight. Because that's the cool thing is, I don't know if it happens until New Game Plus. But as you defeat each,
It's kind of like
Colossi.
It's kind of like Titan Souls, if you remember. When I did that game, where
that was my
when
first
you
editing.
Yeah.
when you initially play Titan Souls, you don't know the names of the monsters except for one of them. But when you play it a second time, because you were touched by truth at the end, you now know the names of the monsters.
Assuming you had the patience to actually fight truth in the first place.
God, I fucking hate it.
It's like Wind Waker, how like the highly in text and. But anyway, so in this game, and it's all. I don't think the names appear when you fight them, but so. One thing that this game has to it to give it some more depth, and hell, I gotta go back and try that myself, is after you defeat a Colossus, you're able to, like, pray in front of their shrine or whatever, and, like, you can opt to fight them again in, like a flashback mode, similar to how, like, again, like in Wind Waker at the very end, we had those recycle bosses. And if you can defeat them in a certain amount of time, you can get cool little goodies. Like, you know, first of all, I have this life sword that increases health regeneration, but you can get different items. Like, you can get, like, a spear that you can throw at them. You can get something that can, like, shoot lightning or something like that. I don't know. But, like, you can get a bunch of cool little things just to make the experience a little bit cooler. Also, for those who played The Last Guardian, there is an Easter egg that I want to say can be found in this forest. I don't know, but... The Easter egg isn't even that spectacular. You go into a cave and you find a barrel surrounded by butterflies.
Oh.
So could this be? What's the word? Can this be a retroactively linking the story of this game to Last Guardian? I have no clue.
Again, each game is kind of in its own thing, but they're also connected. So, like, again, it's. Like you mentioned, it suggested that Ico is a sequel to this because of because
You'll see. We'll get on that later. But yeah, like something happens here that most likely triggers, or at least sets in motion the events that could lead to have something like Ico happening.
Yeah. Like I'm going to say, I don't think Wonder is Ico, but I bet that or Wonder is the main character in Ico, but I think that he's an ancestor.
Right, again, more on that later. And now Last Guardian could be a prequel to all of this. We don't know. Maybe the Guardian was like one of the first, like, what people, maybe creatures like the Thing in Guardian are what these people created the Colossi as, like, you know, homages to, or like as avatars of, or something.
I don't know. I've heard a different theory that makes a bit more sense from Catechirus.
Go for it.
Like the creatures in
God.
the Colossi are really just pieces of Dorman that get each time he's defeated, he gets scattered into these Colossi that have to be fought over and over again.
Right.
Caddy explains it much better than I can.
That's fair. Well,
So, like-
yeah, and this story does talk about is that Dorman's spirit, who spoilers may not be as good intention as we thought.
Well,
What? Really? I never noticed!
the thing is, Dorman, spoilers by the way, He keeps his word.
Oh yeah, no, here, yeah, I think it was Caddy who said that, Dorman pretty much, he, like, even though people think he's bad, he is kinda good. He keeps his word, and we do not, he keeps his word, and we do not really know the backstory of why he's trapped.
You know, in a way, you could consider him pretty much the more philosophical version of, say, Mephisto from Twisted Metal.
Or Mephisto from Marvel.
Hang on, guys. Wait, we got something coming here.
My point still stands. Basically, he just seems like that kind of guy that he will keep his word, but sometimes he does twist it in a way that'll still be in your detriment.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
I have the most bitchin' ass beard ever.
But he has a beard, so he must be trustworthy.
But
yeah.
But look at that beard.
We should probably
he
run
has
right
to
now.
be trustworthy, right?
So heads up, this guy is probably one of the most aggressive Colossi you will have fought yet.
Yeah.
So right now, you just want to run.
And yeah, just to let you guys know, him stomping the ground hurts you.
So you need to get away from him.
Yeah.
That'll stop him, right? I don't know what I was
No,
expecting.
that's like walking
Did
through.
you really
wall
think
of
that
toy
would stop
blocks.
me? Yeah, it's like going through Lego blocks. It's not that hard.
I was just saying that.
I know.
Oh, that didn't stop him either.
We literally thought of the exact same thing.
I thought 2 would have stopped him. Okay, maybe 3. His ankle can't possibly.
Third
handle
time,
3.
gotta do it.
The third one is made of Lincoln logs, so no.
Versus, I thought they would have been at least erector sets. Hey, I'm down here.
Which way
Now
did
wait.
he go?
I have the best. I know the way to finally actually defeat these Colossi. You just
that?
need to put one Lego brick down in front of them.
Curses,
Yep.
and they'll fall to their death.
A
Even if there's
well-placed
no
Lego brick under their feet.
Okay.
Just
Your
one.
beard shall be your downfall. I knew I should have gotten this trimmed. So, anywho.
Wouldn't it have been a funny twist if, like, the key to defeating this guy was inside his beard?
Oh god, that was because then that implies that the beard is actually flesh. And he just has a really big flabby frog.
Hey,
God,
you know what? I
love
would
this song.
have passed him.
This is my favorite song in the game.
Such a triumphant song.
Hold on. There's some zits. I gotta give you a haircut.
Gotta get that for you.
I gotta get you a haircut. Okay, there we go.
Okay. That should be it for this. Okay, one more, and then the next spot's gonna be on his back. So anyway, so with Dorman, I mean, I don't know. Like, it could always be something where it's just like, you know, like people fear things they don't understand, or you know, in the immortal words of really bad E123 Omega, when something becomes too powerful, the world becomes its enemy.
That's what. Yeah, that's what's believed. Yeah.
That this religion just didn't like Dorman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
that
jeez.
is touched upon by Catechirus in his theory.
Again, Catechirus.
It makes sense.
Catechirus should do some game theory. He's really good.
I'd listen to his game theories more than other.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I like Matt Pat. All right.
To be honest, I don't
I
think I can
met
take
Matt
either of them.
Pat. He's a nice guy.
Honestly, in all fairness, I don't think I can take either of them seriously.
Canuckers is funny. His skits are a little bit weird. Okay, one more. One more I'll do it. I better hurry before I lose my
I can do
career.
it. I can
Kidney
do
stab.
It.
Oh, but you said it wouldn't hurt.
I said it wouldn't hurt
That
me.
was my fucking kidney.
Kidney punch. Kidney punch. Kidney punch. And pause.
Sorry, go ahead.
Fucking
Rib
mind.
punch.
Sorry.
James.
Sorry.
Go ahead and say your thing, please. I
I
beg
may
of you.
die here, but my beard is eternal.
Curses. And then the
There,
beard falls.
I
And then
said
and then the beard falls off, and it then regrows a la LeChuck.
Yeah, it's still wriggling.
Ew.
We've been looking. I'm sorry, I'm not going to continue that. I almost called him Yorm. I was like, no, that's Dark Souls 3, different giant. Yeah, these things do have names, and yeah. So doing the optional fights are optional, but I mean,
Doy.
they're and I mean, I think it's a cool little thing. This game has a lot more depth to it than people give it credit for. There's also
Hey,
another
dude,
big
can you
trait-
stop killing us? We're kind of pissed at you.
I miss my beard already.
Just the guy, like just like it's like they're not even like leaning over you. They're just leaning. They're not even huddled around you. God, that looks so cool for some reason. The photorealism of that. Anyway, they're not all huddled around you. They're actually huddled around one who's crouching, like my beard, and they're all just patting him on the back, like we know. It was a truly magnificent.
Well, his beard was certainly magnificent, wasn't it?
And you killed him.
Now I possess the greatest beard in the land. Excellent job.
Rabu would like to say otherwise.
Curses.
A ripple
Ramu Final
lurks
Fantasy 15 has a really
underwater.
good beard.
And by the way, I must say it, release the Kraken!
Well, it's not a Kraken, it's a giant eel.
I don't care!
Actually, wait a second. If we're dealing with a Kraken here, and if apparently the theory might hold true that all these Colossi are just a part of Dorman, what would the Kraken be part of him? What would that be? I'll let the ladies figure that one out.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Jesus.
You motherfucker! Wait.
Hey, I blame you guys for adding fuel to the fire.
Hey, that serpent is very long. That's why it represents part of me!
And then,
Process to me, get it back.
but then because he's like self-conscious and or like super. Oh yeah, you can do tricks like this if you hold triangle and hold up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you showed that.
Sorry, but like he because he's like all like self-conscious and or like he tries to like.
Why
be
are we in
overbearing, but,
Arizona now?
I mean, I'll give it that. This whole world is very varied, and I'm just going this way to the next area, but just showing off.
How accurately does this portray Arizona?
This is not Arizona.
Or whatever. Alright, I forgot where. I think it might be Montana. Where did they shoot Back to the Future 3?
I thought it was in Utah, maybe?
It might be Utah. It might be Utah then. Sorry,
Maybe.
sorry. When I went on a trip a long time ago near Arizona, Utah, Montana. I forgot which place because we went to those big that one like giant desert where like two of the rocks look like hands.
Sounds like Monument Valley.
Yes, thank you. Fucking Monument Valley.
Yeah, and I think that's in. I feel like that's in Utah. Yeah.
That's Utah. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to the fucking corner.
Okay, but
It's
so back to
okay.
the eel thing. I feel like Dorman just starts like overcompensating.
God.
Like,
Have I mentioned how long it is? It is very long. Don't forget.
It is very
It's
long.
massive.
You could have gotten that lizard, dude.
it did not have a shiny tail. That's the tricky thing. Not all lizards have the white shiny tail that I am after.
Oh.
Yo, we gotta get that tail, bro.
Well, to be fair to you, haven't even gotten it.
No.
You could at least have gotten it for the sake of livestock.
No. You should get those tails. Remember, get some tail.
Sorry, I thought you were like, remember, and I was like, I know, by contractual obligation, I am to bring you everything that rhymes with my name. We've been over this. I brought you a pail. I brought you a whale at one time.
Grab me the Holy Grail!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And then you will become
something
the
so
Holy
funny about
Nail!
There's something so funny about him just yelling that, just like out of impatience. Anyway, welcome to the location of the 7th freaking Colossi. We're already about almost to the halfway point. I also love this music too. And so this was handled by Blue Point. So did Ico like actually like handle development on this? Or
I
they
think
just,
they, I,
like,
I think they
oversee
might have
this?
just supervised the project.
Okay, because yeah, I mean for working in house away.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Yeah, for working in house and not having a lot to work with, or not having like maybe the full like original team to work off of, they did a really good job. Also, here is all my fears incarnate. You're swimming in a lake, and then this is underneath you.
Giant electric eel.
Oh look, there's my Kraken. I forgot to tell you that it's rather tingly.
I have nicknamed it the French Tickler.
And it's decorated with whiskers.
And it,
So yeah, as you can probably guess,
We shouldn't be here.
Well, yeah, that and well, you actually do need to be here. This is actually the best place to be. You can't actually. You need to be in the water, but as you can guess, don't be close to those like spinal things when they rise up out.
No,
of the water.
they look
Yeah.
perfectly fine. No, they look.
Wait for its eyes to glow red, and that's when you know. Oh, yep. Now we're in. Now we are perfectly safe.
I see you.
Red means that he's calm. See, red. No, see, red means
I-
he's gonna stop.
I see you. That I am not going back to being that guy's junk.
So when he starts running towards you, you actually want to try and swim towards him, because what we need to do is wait for his tail to come up.
Right
and-
there.
Got it.
You know the sad thing about that is the only reason why he doesn't want to go back there is because he realized he'll never remain in obscurity for the rest of his life.
You know, I
You'll
just.
remain undercover, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, the minute you grab onto his tail, he'll begin this next phase, which involves him kind of like wading up and down. Now you have a set amount of time before he will either do one of two things: submerge, for a long time, too long for you to hold on to, or you fall off. In which case, you're gonna have to try and climb back on him the old-fashioned way again.
By the way,
Right.
why do I feel like Breath of the Wild decided to borrow this?
No.
Well, to be fair, you know it's funny you say that though, because I think we may have brought it up once or twice on this channel that the original idea behind the final boss fight in Ocarina of Time was supposed to be somewhat similar to what this game eventually would do.
Where you were fighting on top, like around a massive Ganon.
You were climbing around Ganon, and you were practically trying to kill him off through certain weak spots.
Ah, spoiler, I haven't seen that part of the game yet.
Wait,
no,
what?
no. This was like. No, we're not talking about Breath of the Wild. No, we're talking about Ocarina of Time. Like, what were like developer notes of what the final boss could have.
Yeah,
okay,
they were playing.
Okay, yeah. I guess spoilers for you then, like anti-spoiler. None of what we just said happened in Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
Breath of the Wild is a completely different beast.
He,
Okay.
Although I'm gonna say, I honestly would have thought it would have been
wait,
cool, 'cause it would've, like,
a
you
different
fucking did
beast
this.
or a different dark beast?
There we go.
We get it. Anyway,
Now all his spines are deactivated, but no, I agree with you, James. I think you can't stab when you're underwater. I think it would have been cool if like you could like if the final boss actually like utilize some of that, because that's a big element of the game is the
well,
platforming.
yeah, you know what? Zelda couldn't do it, but Mario could. Remember the Mega Lake boss from Galaxy?
And
That was
final
based off
boss-
of the canceled Ganon boss fight in Ocarina of Time.
Really
Yeah.
that. And also just like the Ganon fight. But no, and also the final boss from 3D World was like that.
Kinda. Sorta.
We are climbing
That
a
was
tower, not an actual boss, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not a sentient being we're climbing on.
But I at least like that, like we were utilizing what we learned. the
Well, that
tricks
is true. I mean, I still think even with Odyssey like already being out, I still think 3D World has one of the best final bosses in all of Mario history.
Escape.
Yeah,
Escape.
so that is it. That's actually one of the very last water bosses. I think there's only like maybe one or two more, but
Please,
deal with this
baby,
one time.
let me soak in this a little longer before you take me out.
I hate this. I hate
Taking
this.
a while, though.
Please,
Dread.
have mercy.
I hate this feeling of dread where it's just about to come and you never know. It's like you're
I'm
like,
surprised it
oh,
hasn't
coming.
even come
there
by
it is.
now. There it is.
It's just like I hate that feeling before. I hate that feeling before the scare where it's like, oh, it's coming. Maybe I should talk about it. Hey, is it safe if I go to the It always gets you when you least expect it.
Just pierces you like a knife.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? One of us should have made the joke. Smile, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
you
God
son of a-
damn it.
You're
right.
Rats.
Damn.
We were too busy talking about Matt Piet.
To be fair, Logan.
We're too busy talking about Dorman's beep.
No, Matt Pat.
There
Or in the
it is.
past
Well,
tense, his
Where it
name-
belongs.
as
I just realized
even-
I'm turning.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm really not mad. I should say this real quick. I just realized I'm slowly turning Darman into fucking eel.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I may have died, but at least I now have arms and legs.
Oh, that's what. Oh, right. The eel thing. Yeah, that's true. Oh, well, win some,
And
lose
my
some.
You win
much,
some, you
and,
lose some.
and
wait
my
a minute.
much needed tallywhacker.
But wait a minute. No, okay, that was me trying to make a zipper noise while close to the mic. It didn't work, so let's just forget that joke ever happened. Take care, everybody.
Psst, he'll totally fix that in post.
Snail! Make sure to go grab that snail!
Bye-bye.
Bye.